Hi guys, welcome to Inspiration Nation. Today my guest is Helene Neville, who just finished running all 48 states, border to border, over a period of 7 years, over 12,000 miles. And guess what? She's also a cancer survivor.
If you make no promise, there's no regret. It's over by the time you finish your cigarette. We're so into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. We're dreaming about the past, but going under.
Hey guys, welcome to Inspiration Nation, where we take stories of success, adversity, and determination to help inspire you, the viewers. So very, very lucky today. We've got an amazing guest, Helene Neville.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. So
We
much.
only just recently met. I actually filmed the finish of her
855 mile run.
run from through 48 states of America, from border to border. Absolutely amazing accomplishment. All right, so Helene is a nurse, a grandmother, an author, a runner, a cancer survivor. What else?
Inspirational speaker.
And an inspirational speaker. And
Health
she's
advocate.
health advocate. And she's actually done a TEDx talk, which is something I highly love. TEDx talks. And to me, someone has actually done one. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so in 1993, you were actually diagnosed with cancer. So what type of cancer was that?
At that time, it was Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Okay.
And we found it because it abscessed in my brain. After that, I had radiation, chemo, and then 3 brain surgeries over the next 4 years.
How did you find out about that?
That I had it?
Yeah.
It was really strange. I had the worst ear ache ever, and I could not hear, and the background noise really hurt, and every doctor I went to said it was the way I was using a Q-tip, or it was
Really? And how long did until you actually found out?
about a month. I mean, it was.
Was that several different doctors you saw?
Yeah.
How many doctors did you have to see to?
I think I saw 4, and I went to ER a couple times, and I had Pseudomonas, which is actually like a fluorescent yellow, almost like the shirt you were wearing.
Okay.
Literally pouring out of my ear. And then by 4 weeks later, I couldn't even navigate. I could not bring like a cup from the table to my mouth. No eye-hand
It
coordination.
was just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I was.
So as far as the viewers, is there anything you would kind of say to someone if something doesn't feel right? Just like, I know a lot of people just take doctor's opinion and they just...
That's true, and I'm a nurse. So.
Yeah, so is there, like you say, challenge the idea until you're happy with the...
I just had to,
go?
I did a lot of research, and
Just
the
because
best
you knew yourself.
ENT that they would send me to just said, oh, no, it's swimmer's ear or something. And I'm like, I don't think so.
And you just felt like you knew it was more than what it
Oh
was.
my gosh, it was so bad.
Okay.
And I just kept going until I found the right person that would look further past my ear.
Do you have any idea what it might be? Was that like the worst?
No, I didn't have any idea. Cancer wasn't that prevalent in the 90s, the early 90s at all.
Just not detectable as much as it is.
No, well, I don't think it's that. I think there really wasn't as much cancer.
Okay. And what do
I
you
mean, I
think
was a
it's due?
nurse. I
What do you think it's diet?
everything,
Nutrition?
environmental factors. It's our environment, which is food, everything.
So you went through 3 surgeries.
3 brain surgeries.
So what was involved there?
Where they went in and flushed it out back, where the abscess was. And finally, the 3rd surgery at Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, woke up and I knew it's just instantly I was like cured.
Oh, really? So they just
There was
felt,
no
felt
more
like it's
pain.
fixed.
Yeah, but then I had relapses of just I would catch lots of different illnesses.
So your whole body was just weak after.
And when they said, you're just shot, your immune system's not going to be able to fight, I literally went home from the hospital that day in 1998 and signed up for the Chicago Marathon. Instead of like,
because that's
I'm
what
not
you
going
do.
to, yeah, that's,
'Cause that's
I
what you
wasn't going to rather sit home waiting. I'm out here.
Was that because that was something that you wanted to do and that was just a big kick in the butt? It's one thing I'm finding out about you is you don't need somebody to hold your hand.
No.
You're very happy to just step up, do it by
Yeah,
yourself. If
absolutely.
someone wants to come with you, they will, but if they don't, you're going to do it anyway.
That's right.
Which is just amazing quality to have. All right, so in 1984 you started nursing. So what type of nurse were you?
Med-surg nurse, long-term and skilled care nurse.
Okay, and you still do it part-time
Yes.
even today?
Yes.
And then 1997, started your first business?
1999.
1999, you started first business. What was that business called?
WellFit, and it was a corporate wellness business. I went into small businesses and gave lectures, demonstration, hands-on, all about fitness, health, wellness,
Education
nutrition.
on what to eat, on how to
Yes,
exercise,
exactly.
the benefits of exercise.
There wasn't much like that at the time, and
So you kind of one of the first people to pioneer that.
definitely
More of a
blazed
broad
the
scale.
trail in
Yeah.
Iowa. I was in Iowa at the time,
And no social media, no other way of
and nothing.
pretty much door knocking and one person at a time, one business
Right.
at a time,
Right.
trying to create awareness.
Right.
Okay, so you got a lot of goals, you've achieved a lot of goals, you've had numerous cancer scares where you've been back for radiation, chemotherapy. You said like before you broke one world record, you were literally bedridden for the summer 6 weeks prior. Tell me a little bit about that.
That was the summer of 2016. I was ill and actually went through a horrible divorce at the same time.
Which is
And-
taxing.
Yeah. And so some days I could only go from the couch to the bed, vice versa. And I knew that if I could just harness the energy somehow.
What is that energy? Is it mental energy?
Oh,
is it
I
mental
think
strength?
mental. Yeah.
Do you think it's
Obviously,
mental out of anything?
I think so. I think
You
it
can
plays
will
a
yourself to
big-
be better, you can will yourself to do anything.
I definitely willed myself to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Came up with this idea. I had carried an urn, my brother's urn. It's 26 pounds. I had carried that on one of the runs. And I wanted to bring him home to Philly. Spread his ashes at our childhood home and run 10 miles to the Rocky Steps that kind of signify the underdog.
You've also done a few bodybuilding competitions?
Yeah, I love bodybuilding. There was a fellow trainer at the gym I worked out in Iowa, and she was diagnosed with cancer. And I just one day asked what, I'd like to, in your honor, what were you planning on doing? She was a cyclist and marathon runner, and she said, well, I was training for a bodybuilding
So
competition.
you did it on behalf of her? Oh wow.
Yeah, and
So you trained and dieted and went through the posing?
when they sent me the outfit I had to wear on stage, the top was bigger than the bottom. I got serious. And I absolutely loved it, and I think that's where I really woke up to nutrition and everything about nutrition, and probably why I'm still here.
Okay.
I totally detoxed my body and lived as healthy as I could.
Did you notice a difference in yourself? by doing that?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you like food is medicine, big believer in that?
Yeah, definitely.
100%. All right, so you just finished writing your fourth book. And when does that come out?
Hopefully soon, next month or so. It's a second edition to the first nursing book, which is Nurses in Shape, a fitness wellness book that I wrote.
You actually ran with that book, didn't you?
Literally,
How far did you run?
2,520 miles.
Carrying your book the whole time. What a better way to get your name out there.
I know.
So let's talk about just your last run. 48 states, border to border, 12,000.
Total mileage was 12,855.
First female ever to do it in the entire
Yes.
world. One male was done beforehand?
Yes.
Okay, it's amazing accomplishment.
And the first solo, I did it alone.
The first person to do a solo.
Yes.
So the person before you, the male,
Had
actually.
a support vehicle.
Okay, so
I actually started it that way from the beginning.
yeah, from the very beginning. And then you are going to do Hawaii, you are going to do Alaska.
I'm gonna do both.
That's coming up?
Yeah, I hope to do Alaska in the next couple weeks.
And what was the main reason for doing that run?
Well,
Like besides just pushing yourself beyond something you haven't done before?
the whole run, it was really to inspire people to rethink impossible. The run was never to realize a dream I had or had. It is to
Prove the
inspire
others.
others to realize theirs.
And you talked about the sense of community on your run being the most rewarding, amazing thing. It wasn't so much about the accomplishment as the people getting behind you, letting you stay at the house,
I know.
providing you dinner.
Yeah.
What's some other stories?
One really amazing one, I gave a speech at a hospital in California, and they took the keys from me of my support vehicle that basically was leapfrogged around the whole country with the help of the community. And I just thought they took the keys to go move my car to a proper parking spot. They took it, got the oil changed, filled it with groceries,
Oh, wow.
filled the tank with
Oh, that's
gas.
really cool.
But that's just yet another
That's just one of
example
many examples.
of people that just put me first, took me in, took care of me, knew that I had this courage to start something, and they promised to look after me, take me in, and then safely pass me to the next person. And you know, if you put that in perspective and think 12,800 plus miles, but the community was involved in something over 7 years, that says
7 years, 48 states.
speaks volumes of our community,
That's a lot
of
of
our
people.
people.
That's come in contact with a lot.
I mean, I was able to do it because of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, alone you can only do so much, but together we can do anything and everything.
That's amazing. And guys, just to make this clear, you've never been sponsored.
Never.
So you don't get paid for this.
No.
There's no funding behind this. You've sacrificed a lot of money as far as like you not seeing you working, you actually making money.
Potential income.
Yeah, potential income. So you've actually just literally just gone by, live very basic.
Yes.
Like you said, put a lot of stuff in storage and just really focus on just inspiring other people.
Just to give back, to make my community better and share these life-affirming discoveries with the world, like right now that I'm doing, or in the books, the future book or future movie, that if we can all hear the story, not about me running per se, but about all the people that came to my help and support and enabled me to make this goal, achieve it. That's the real story for me.
Short-term goals. So Alaska.
I'll have to raise money out of my comfort zone. So Alaska's going to cost, and all of these runs, the segments of the 48 states I did in the heat of the summer because no one dared or has ever dared running.
And if you're not from America, you haven't been in Nevada or Arizona, we're talking 110, 120 degree Fahrenheit heat.
Yeah.
Dry,
heat index.
Suck the life out of your heat. And she's running like up to 13 hours.
Yeah.
A day in this heat.
Yeah.
Incredible. Short-term goal is to do the last two states.
The next two, and that's going to require some help, some funding.
Okay.
Hopefully, you know, people will see it as for the benefit of what it really is. And the reason I really want to get them done, I've been invited to Cuba to run the length of Cuba, the first American ever to be invited.
Invited to Cuba. That's amazing.
I think it's about 27 days, 600 miles maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But I want to go representative of all 50 states, not just the lower 48 continental U.S. I want to go representing my entire country.
Beyond that, and obviously you just finished getting your formal car. Long-term goals.
Run for office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's been on my agenda for probably 10 years.
And what's the reason behind that? Just having more influence?
I just met half the population, and
You know what they want.
Yeah, exactly, or what they need
As a
to.
people person, you speak for the people.
I'm uniquely of the people because I just went and
Of the
lived
people,
with them
for the people. Yeah.
exactly, and everybody I met, which are thousands, and then I look at all the 500 plus in Congress. I'm not sure any of them speak for the people I met.
No, absolutely.
And I can because I lived with them, spent time with them, shared their tears or happiness. And there isn't anybody on the front lines of life that really speaks for people that I can name just sitting there.
And who's experienced the true life like you have?
That we're all equal, we're all one team, one community, and that's what I want to do.
All right, so once you get the money to get to Hawaii, you get to Alaska, and Cuba actually, so what's after that?
Well, right after that, I'm one of 5 people featured in a documentary called The Human Race. And I'm the first person they filmed. It's all about people over 50 who just keep going, and it's all about running.
And that was the team there the other day, filming
Yeah.
at the same time I
Yeah.
was getting in all my shots.
I know, I thought the same thing.
We're fighting for the right shots.
I thought the same thing. I'm running to the finish line with the flag. I'm like, who is that?
We're both trying to
It
work
was
around
like
each
a
other
baseball
to get
game.
the right
They're
angles.
rushing out on the field. I was like, he startled me, kind of.
I get very selfish. I'm like, that's the shot I want. Get out her.
I thought that with some of the photos I saw.
The guy's right behind me.
Yeah, I knew you probably were thinking the same thing I was
That's the way it
thinking.
works.
Because you're a pro. And then
What's the documentary going to be? Like, how do the viewers find that?
I think it's going to be in the theaters.
That's going to be in
They have
theaters.
that much momentum behind
wow.
them. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that'll be out. The Human Race. There's a website. And then my book, The One on the Run, which is the whole totality of all 50 states, the story of how wonderful our community is. That will be in the spring as well, sometime.
So that book is your documentation of the run through
Yes.
all 50 states.
Yes, all the
And
stories.
the stories and the people you met and
All the stories. It's not really a running book. It's about all the people.
community. What word would describe that book?
The book's going to be, I believe, titled "Rethink Impossible."
Okay.
But the book, it's just describing that beautiful display of the human spirit or humanity or the neighbors. You know, it's alive and well. That good neighborly.
Which is
loving.
exactly what you're about. It's
Yeah.
exactly what you're trying to get across.
It's right out there for us to see.
Yeah.
It's on display. You just have to open your eyes and see it.
Yeah.
And so I went and did that, and now I'm going to tell everybody about it.
All right, just going to ask you a few quick questions.
Okay.
Who's your mentor? Who do you look up to? Who inspires you?
Well, my mom inspired me all my life. She passed away in 2002.
Okay. What was it about your mom that inspired you so much?
She's a single mom. I think at age 30, 6 kids.
6 kids.
No relatives to hold on to or
So
you know,
just
support her.
stepped up and just
She stepped up and took 3 jobs and went
just
to
to get you
school.
guys by.
And yeah, we scraped by. And she was amazing.
And how was that type of upbringing as far as where you are now? Do you think that was a blessing in disguise?
A blessing. There was no other place I'd rather be.
Just quickly off subject, how do your sons feel about what you do?
Everybody asks me that, and they're not really engaged in it, and I don't participate in it.
It's just you.
But that's exactly
They
right
just think that's normal.
for me, because when I was so sick, I made that decision to replace negative memories. If I was going to die, I didn't want them to remember me on the bathroom floor in the hospital. You know, my ex-husband was constantly bringing them to the hospital to see me.
Yep.
And I was like, no more. We're gonna have positive memories every
Okay.
single day.
Your favorite book? What's one book you've read that stands out to you?
The one I wrote, One on the Run.
I was going to say, besides your own book,
Oh boy,
have you got something that you've read?
so many. You know, I always loved Tuesdays with Maury. Remember that book?
No, I've never actually read
And it
that
was,
book.
I think he was visiting his uncle, or I can't remember. Every Tuesday, and he just documented. We just sat and had a chat
Okay.
about memories, and he was dying, Maury. And it was really wonderful, simple, easy book.
Favorite quotes? I'm sure you got a quote there. Or even your own, for that matter.
Yeah, well, my mom and I adopted that quote, it's not the load that gets you, it's how you carry it.
Okay. So
Like
it's
the
not,
heaviness, and especially of
not
her
what
life.
life gives you, just the way you go about it.
Exactly, and I saw that every
Which is
day from her.
exactly.
And me too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's numerous quotes, abundance. I love the one that alone you can go fast, but together as a community we can go far.
Well, if you could go back in time, be the 20-year-old self, 20-year-old version of yourself, what's the one piece of advice you would give yourself?
Don't wait for a life-threatening event to start living.
Love that. Can you just repeat that actually for me? Listen to this, guys.
Yeah, if I do
Take
go,
this in,
if I was
please.
able to go back, you know, because there were so many more things I'd like to say to my mom. My brother died during one of my runs, but don't wait for a life-changing event, a life
So appreciate what you got. Make the most
to
of
start
each
living.
day.
To start living.
Live your
Don't
life.
wait.
Don't have regrets.
And then I always tell people, don't save the best for last, because we don't know when that'll be.
Okay, I love that.
And then the one thing I love is
Love that.
people ask about motivation. You know, hey, I'm motivated today, but tomorrow I'm not. And I'm like, well, motivation is like bathing. it's recommended daily, to keep up. So you just have to keep motivating
I
yourself
like that.
every single day. when
And
you
just
get up.
finding triggers and things to do that for you.
You have to
And talking about
coach,
doing
be
it
your best
yourself.
coach.
So motivation for me is doing the show, me
Exactly.
myself. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Helene for coming on my show. We only just met. She stepped up. She didn't even know me. She didn't know what the show was about. She stepped up. She jumped on. If there's more people like you, the world would be a better place. Thank you. Look out for the next episode.